السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معاكم علي صورة كول. في هذا الفيديو راح نتكلم عن شخصية مهمة جدا قد لا تعرف عنها أي معلومات، وراح تصدمك بعد معرفتك لها، خصوصا أنها شخصية لها علاقة ورابطة قوية بينها وبين داتش قائد العصابة. حتى داتش يعتبر الشخصية قدوته ويقتبس الكثير والكثير من حوارات داتش هي في الأساس مقتبسة من الشخصية اللي راح نتكلم عنها اليوم.
All of you, listen to this. The whole point of America is freedom. Freedom of thought, freedom of deed, freedom of action.
إيفلين ميلر مؤلف كتب مشهور وبروفيسور سابق يدرس محاضرات في جامعة برينستون يونيفرسيتي. داتش فاندرلاند يعتبر أحد أكبر المعجبين والمهووسين بأفكار هذا الكاتب والمؤلف إيفلين ميلر، حتى انه يمتلك كتب كثيرة لهذا المؤلف يمديك تشوفها في مخيم العصابة، وهو يقرأ كتب المؤلف اللي تتكلم عن امريكا وتتكلم عن الاوروبيين النازحين من ديارهم واوطانهم جايين الى امريكا علشان الحرية.
Oh, this passage by Mr. Miller, I can't believe I never read this before. Listen, the whole point of America is freedom. Freedom of thought, freedom of deed, freedom of action.
والداتش دائما عندما يقتبس كلام من كتب إيفلين ميلر يذكر اسمه بعدين يقول الاقتباس.
It's interesting, you know, that thing Evelyn Miller says, I ain't your king. I ain't your messiah. I hope you all know that. But my God, there are fools in this world, and there are even bigger fools that listen to them. Nobody is looking for something so much as the American people. But it is like old Miller says, the power, the kingship we seek, it is in us. And if we deny it, then we make others our Lord. If we deny it, I love that.
I don't quite get it.
You will, son. You will. Enjoy your evening.
يعني داتش كان يقود العصابة حسب أفكار إيفلين ميلر، حيث أنه شخص عايش في أمريكا يبحث عن الحرية كرجل خارج عن القانون وما يحب بأن تحكمه القوانين.
To me, it feels like what I've always said. America is man set free for good and bad. In this place, oh, this is the bad. Oh, these people are rotten. And they have always been.
No, it isn't that. They're good people here. Good and bad. Sad thing is, good people do bad things.
Like us?
Exactly. Just like us.
But my daddy, we fought these people.
Sure, and they were fighting something else, and they did bad things. Such is the world.
ولكن داتش يعتقد بأنه يفهم كتابات إيفلين ميلر. صعب أنك تفهمها وتفسرها، لكن داتش هو حافظ مو فاهم. وحتى أحد أشهر مقولات داتش هي مأخوذة من كتاب إيفلين ميلر. اترككم مع المشهد بعدها نروح إلى فقرة التحليل.
I don't know if you're aware, but this is a civilized land now. We didn't kill all them savages only to allow the likes of you to act like human dignity and basic decency was outmoded or not yet invented. This thing, it's done.
This place ain't no such thing as civilized. It's man. So in love with greed, he has forgotten himself and found only appetites.
نعم، هذا المشهد المشهور مأخوذ من فكرة أحد كتب إيفلين ميلر، واللي داتش فهمها بشكل خاطئ تماما، وبالتحديد من كتاب The American Inferno الجحيم الأمريكي الفصل الثاني.
This place ain't no such thing as civilized. It's man.
داتش وصف الأرض وهي المقصود بها أمريكا بأنها لا تشبه الحضارة، ولكن وصفها بأنها كرجل تماما كما وصفها إيفلين ميلر في كتابه. This land, it is man unleashed. هذه الأرض هي رجل man unleashed، يعني رجل متفلت على الشهوات مثل ما نقول. كذلك داتش وصفها بأنها مغرمة في حب الجشع.
It's man, so in love with greed, he has forgotten himself and found only appetites.
Men كما ذكرنا بأن وصف الأرض men are fixated on greed, on desire. من كثر حبه إلى الجشع نسي نفسه ووجد فقط شهواته. Man unleashed and turned into he knows not what.
And as a consequence, that lets you take what you please, kill whom you please, and hang the rest of us?
Man is reduced to the desire for desire. Wanting is all that matters. Not loving, not being, not having, but wanting. We are killers for desire. Even sport would be preferable. This is the ground sickness, the internal sickness of this land. إيفلين ميلر وصف بأن هذه هي مشكلة أمريكا الأساسية. مشكلة أمريكا الأساسية. The ground sickness. العقم الأساسي لأمريكا.
Who made you the messiah to these lost souls you've led so horribly astray?
I'm nothing but a seeker, Mr. Milton.
You ain't much of anything more than a killer, Mr. Vanderlind.
For inside he is nothing. كما وصف داتش بأن nothing هو لا شيء سوى باحث seeker. وش بالضبط اللي يبحث عنه داتش؟ Then we must first teach ourselves and then our followers to see the glory and death. المجد في الموت، أو المعروف به عنوان اللعبة Red Dead Redemption، بالتحديد كلمة Redemption الفداء، اللي حققت شخصية آرثر مورغان وجان مارسن في نهاية كلا الجزئين. طبعا ليش قلت داتش فهم الكتاب غلط؟ هذا شيء واضح جدا بأنه فاهم الكتاب غلط. خلونا نكمل الكتاب. بالتحديد أنا صادفتني كلمة even sport would be preferable. كملت قراءة إلى فقرة تكمل كلامها عن المان. He is the destroyer of all, of nature, of course, of his brothers, seemingly as sport.
You and your friend there, the professor? We're gonna kill the both of you.
Why you want to do a thing like that?
I don't know. Sport, I guess.
And finally of himself.
Our time has passed, John.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot him.
The man's dead, Ross.
هذا وصف كامل إلى داتش فاندرلاند. هو كان سبب دمار العصابة بالكامل. Finally he gonna be destroyed of himself. وهذا اللي صار في نهاية الجزء الأول. داتش يعتقد كاريزمته بسبب إيفلين ميلر، ولكن أفراد العصابة يقولون له الحقيقة.
I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my raps. I'm breathing in the chemicals.
What you reading, Dutch?
Evelyn Miller, of course.
That old windbag?
He's no windbag, son. He is a seer. He sees things that we don't know yet.
I know, I'm just teasing.
You're just afraid of opening your mind because you might not like what you find.
You're probably right. You know, you always had the most incredible way of putting things.
Mr. Miller has a way of putting things. Me, I'm just an old outlaw, not prepared to go quietly.
Oh, you're more than that, Dutch. You're amazing.
You're too smart to spend the rest of your life robbing banks. What do you think America is?
America? I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I've been reading, Mr. Miller. Again. It's my weakness. What do you think America is?
I get you. Well, it's like you said. America's a club.
But it should be?
An idea.
Did I teach you that?
You taught me the phrasing, but my daddy taught the ideas almost before I could speak. Weren't no fun being an educated Negro for him.
No. No, I don't imagine that it was. I always get the feeling he was a great man, your Paul.
Not great, just normal and good. I sure turned out different.
Now here's what I'm thinking. Maybe those of us that still believe in the ideas of America, maybe we're the true Americans. And those buffoons in their clubs, they're the traitors.
Huh. Well, maybe. Only problem, Dutch, is we don't make the rule. They do.
Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it? But answer me this. If Miller is a fraud, is he an honest fraud?
Well, the way I see it, he's the worst kind of fraud, Mr. Dutch. He's a rich dreamer playing at being one of us.
This kid is too smart, Arthur. How do you mean?
He's on vacation with the lower classes. The outlaws, those unprotected by wealth.
You are too hard on him. He writes with incredible beauty.
Yes, he's very ornamental, as my uncle would say.
And your uncle, what was he?
He was a slave. Most educated man in his county, but a slave.
Miller writes about men like him.
Miller's a slave too. A slave to pretty words and empty phrases, but he don't understand.
You are too harsh a critic.
Look, you're a great man, Mr. Dutch, but you ain't great 'cause of Evelyn Miller.
Keep quiet, Morgan. He'll eat you alive.
أول لقاء بينك وبين إيفلين ميلر في اللعبة راح يكون في حفلة العمدة بدعوة حصلت عليها العصابة من خلال أنجلو براونتي، حيث إنه راح يكون لقاء بينك بسيط وبين إيفلين ميلر.
Not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darky.
Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord, Ryder? We seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
My lord, they're fantastic.
حتى بعد الحفلة داتش راح يذكر بأنه قابل إيفلين ميلر.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
بعدها بأيام قليلة راح تقابل إيفلين ميلر في مدينة سان دينيس وهو يحاول يساعد الهنود الحمر.
Hello? Hello? Open up. Come now. We have an appointment. Hello? Lord, give me strength. Bureaucracy. The modern hell. And personally, I prefer the fiery pits. Hello? Oh, come now. Mister, I believe we've met.
We have?
At that ghastly party.
Oh, Evelyn Miller.
Unfortunately so, Mr.
Arthur Morgan, at least sometimes.
بعدها بسنوات بشخصية جون مارستن يمديك تشتري أحد صحف بلاك ووتر وتقرأ الخبر بأن إيفلين ميلر استقال من التدريس في جامعة كبروفيسور وقرر ترك المدينة والعيش بعيدا في الطبيعة والبرية، بحيث راح يكتب آخر كتابة عن الشيء اللي هو جالس يسويه في البرية. ومن هنا يمديك تصادفه في البرية وهو بالفعل بدأ بكتابة كتابه الأخير.
Quite a view.
Uh-huh. You know, this landscape, these views, this America, it holds us tight. And once we've seen it, we'll never know ignorance again.
Maybe.
It is that beauty, which really is the eternal beauty that is truth. This is God. Not the proof, but the thing. Not his work, but him. Wonderment is our morphine, I suppose. All us Americans dream of places. They are our God. Our dreams. Us, perhaps.
I suppose.
Forgive my crude naivete, but are you a cowboy, sir?
Not really. Kind of.
I am that most worthless of all creatures. A writer. A second guesser of our creator. A dreamer of others' dreams.
Okay.
Evelyn Miller.
Evelyn Miller? A man I knew. He was a great lover of your books.
Thank you. But you're not?
Most went a little over my head, I'm afraid, but some of the bits he read stuck with me.
I'm a terrible fraud, sir. Your friend was deceived. I am God's blithe plaything, and what a feeble game he has begun in me.
My mentor never saw things quite like that.
You know, I used to write in a study and teach at a university. I taught some Connecticut fops how best to appreciate their topiary. I was a gilded ape. I loathe the man I was. The man I am.
Guess we all live with certain ways of coping with what we've done in this life.
I enjoyed our conversation. There's a truth in you, sir, a rare truth. Treasure it. I'm living in a cabin over near Tanner's Reach. Come by sometime. Maybe we might talk some more.
Maybe I shall.
Good day.
بعد حوارك الأول معاه راح يطلب منك مقابلته في الكوخ اللي يسكن فيه حول منطقة التول تريز.
My, the reticent cowboy.
Hello?
You never told me your name.
Jim, Milt. John Marston.
Which?
John Marston. Long story.
I'm a writer. I love stories.
Another time. Guess I'm as big a fraud as you claim to be.
I'm trying, John. My wife didn't understand. Doesn't understand. The parish priest has taken to writing me missives about the exact nature of my sins. The parish priest! Can you imagine? Oh, what a petty-minded lot they are. I was attracted by my fraudulent fame, by the idea of me as some kind of provincial seer. It makes me sick. But here, I live like a man. I'm feeble, but alive. I'm a man! For the first time in my life, I'm a man.
Okay.
Or I'm still a coward, but a real man would happily die rather than live as I do.
I don't know about that. We're all scared of something. Something within us.
But me, I'm nothing but fear. Fear and doubt and lies. Just a glimpse of how other men have coped and lived and survived and flourished. There are days when I sit here and weep about all the things that I've lost. We've lost, we true Americans, we peasants. We are killing this place, John Marston.
Killing what?
This great beauty, this truth.
What are you talking about?
Come. Let me show you.
Where are we headed?
Prepare to be shocked. Come along, follow me. Giddy up.
Unless you're showing me Bigfoot, you should know. I'm not so easily shocked, Mr. Miller.
But you will be. Wait until you see the waste. the boundless appetites of these men. I know you will be horribly shocked because I see that frontier spirit in you. The self-reliance, the harmony with nature that us modern men have so lamentably lost.
I hate to spoil your impression of me, but I've been known to eat from a...
Oh no! Up there! The poor creature is caught in a bear trap. John, can you do something?
Let me see.
Cruelty of it.
Stay calm.
Pry it open, it may recover.
Let me try and get you out of this.
Those contraptions, they are unforgiving and indiscriminate. You did it! It's free! A second chance at life.
Maybe. As long as that wound don't go bad.
Still, better to die free than in the jaws of a machine. Now, come on. We have further to ride. The men I'd like to show you, they could have set that trap.
Hunters? I've seen hunters, sir, and like I said, I've been one myself.
Hunting for food or skins is one thing, but dredging rivers, burning out forests, killing everything you find and leaving all but the most valuable parts to rot, that is who these men are. They are the rapaciousness of our financial markets let loose in the wilderness, and a sign that our way of life has come to an end. Look, here they are. I will speak to them. You men are heathens! Ignoble savages! Animals! Shit, look! Look at what What's your problem? You're... Shut it! Hey! Look at what's your problem? You're...
Hey! You new to the fight game?
Getting beat! Tougher than your pal. This is my... That was clarity, John. This place, this heaven and hell, the duality.
I think you got hit on the head. Come on, let's get you out of here before more of them show up.
But...
I think we've made our point. Now, come on, let's go.
بعدها إيفلين ميلر يقرر حبس نفسه في كوخه حتى ينتهي من كتابة كتابه الأخير، وما راح يطلع ولا يشرب أو ياكل حتى ينتهي من كتابة الكتاب كامل.
Mr. Miller, you about?
Hello, sir. I'm working, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I'm desperately trying to finish my book. It's absolute tripe, you know, but it's all I've got left.
Well,
I'm not eating, drinking liquor, or leaving this cabin until this draft is complete.
Okay.
I feel amazing! Aside from the doubt and self-loathing, but I've seen a great beauty, John.
Okay. You take care of yourself. Get yourself something to eat.
I can't fight my own nature. None of us can.
You're fighting nature, Captain.
Get over here.
My whole life, I tried to fight change. It's a waste. I see that now. It's a waste. You can't fight nature, Captain. You can't fight change. You can't fight gravity.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
Aside from the doubt and self-loathing, but I can't fight my own nature. None of us can.
نعم، هذا الحوار رئيسي في الجزء الأول والثاني من اللعبة، بحيث داتش في كلا الجزئين قال هذا الحوار على حافة جبل.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
ودائما كنت ما أقول عندما داتش رمى سلاحه في نهاية الجزء الأول بأنه قام يستعمل سلاحه الأصلي وهو لسانه ومهارته في التلاعب بالكلمات.
We can't fight change.
إيفلين ميلر راح يجلس أيام وأيام كثيرة وهو يكتب كتابه الأخير، ويمديك توصل له أكل حتى ياكل ويعيش، ولكنه راح ياخذ كل وقته في كتابة هذا الكتاب.
Smell. Mr. Miller! Oh, shit. Crazy bastard.
When I'm done, just burn me. I want to soar in the air with the eagles, not rot in the ground with the worms.
Evelyn Miller.
انتهى من كتابة كتابه ولكنه مات، وآخر أمنياته كانت إنه يحرق وتحوم حول الصقور ولا يدفن في الأرض ويتعفن وتأكله الديدان.
When I'm done, just burn me. I want to soar in the air with the eagles, not rot in the ground with the worms.
Evelyn Miller.
وهذا بالفعل اللي راح تشوفه عندما ترجع لكوخ المحروق، بتشوف الصقور متواجدة بكثرة في المكان. اعطونا رأيكم في التعليقات عن فكرة الفيديو، لأنها كانت متعبة جدا في التصوير والتقديم. نعم، أخذت مني أسابيع كثيرة، ممكن هي هذا سبب السحب لمدة شهر كامل. يكفيك حجم ملفات الفيديو اللي صورتها أخذت 44 جيجا، وهذا حجم ضخم بمعدل 87 فيديو، وبعدها المونتاج. نعم، شغل متعب. كل اللي أطلبه منكم الدعم، اكتب وشارك رأيك في التعليقات. في أفكار كثيرة قادمة في المستقبل، بس معتمدة على الدعم. ما بتحبطوني وتخلوني أوقف عن النشر لمدة أسابيع. شجعوني عشان يرجع لي الشغف، وأبشركم بأشياء أسطورية أكثر. كان معكم علي صوت كول، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.